I want you to listen to this. Seriously. I want you to listen to this. Crazy Jim, Brooklyn, New York, the great WABC. Go ahead.
Yeah, the trouble is, we got to go back to slavery. Slavery was obviously not unconstitutional. It was right there, allowed by the Constitution. It wasn't outlawed.
Okay, where did the Constitution promote slavery?
I didn't say it permitted it. It didn't outlaw.
You said it's right there in the Constitution. Where is it?
It's not. I'm speaking plain English.
Yeah, but not very well because you're speaking out of your ass. Now get off my phone, you big dummy. This is what they do. So let's discuss slavery for the rest of the time. While they're seeking to enslave us, let's discuss slavery. If anybody can show me where slavery is promoted in the Constitution, then do it. Don't give me the 3/5 person rule, because that was a position promoted by the northern states to water down southern representation in the new House of Representatives. And don't give me the provision in the Constitution which calls for the abolition of importation of slaves, because that provision was a compromise intended to prevent new slaves from coming into America, while the British, who'd outlawed slavery, were still in the slave business, trying to send more slaves into the United States. Jerks like him. How come he never talks about the Civil War? You really, really have to hate America that when we're talking about an out-of-control massive federal government to bring up slavery. All right, let me address it. Did the federal government start the process of ending slavery? No. Last time I checked, the Supreme Court, loved by liberals in this country because they used the court to amend and rewrite the Constitution without going through the process. It was the federal Supreme Court that upheld slavery in the territories, among other things, in the Dred Scott case. The federal Supreme Court. It was the federal Congress that passed not one but two fugitive slave acts, which, among other things, required the northern states to return slaves that had escaped from the South and other territories back to their owners. That was a federal law. Oh, what happened then? And where did the abolition movement start? In the halls of Congress? In the cloistered cloakroom of the Supreme Court? In the Oval Office? No. In the northern states. And some pockets in the southern states. Yes, states. Yeah, the states with the states' rights. Oh, and one other place, the churches. You know, the churches that believe in creationism and all those things that we're told are backwards now. Oh, yes. Those evangelicals. The abolitionists.